Fitz and Cara, welcome to Blues on the Hill.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Yeah, cheers.
So Fitz, take
mate.
me back to the time at Ireland's Castle Bar Blues Festival when you were asked to check out a wonderful singer. What happened then?
Well, I had a look at her, the singer, and just sort of had a crack at it and pulled her off, obviously, because she's here, had a crack at her, and pulled her off and coached her into coming back and testing the waters, and it worked, and here we are.
That's it, 6 months later, Cara was in Oz, weren't you? Back in Australia.
I was actually, 3 months we were on the phone talking, and then I came over for a month, and that was when we were testing the waters.
Took the Goanna for a run.
The gecko, yes.
Goanna, mate.
Goanna. And then we didn't see each other for 6 months after that until we got together.
She's got her lizards mixed up to Goanna, mate.
I had never met a goanna before.
Now, what I love about your music, I mean, apart from the incredible soul in your voice, is just the use of the washboard, the drum, the flute, the tin whistle. Just brilliant. Like, who come up with this fantastic mix of sort of throwing in Delta blues with Celtic, and it works wonderfully, doesn't it?
Well, it's just happened because her background is obviously, the soul and Celtic stuff, because she's from Ireland, obviously, and my background was just the old country blues sort of stuff I was right into, and over the years it's blended together. It's taken a few years and at least 600-700 gigs to sort of mould it where it is now.
But when it started, I mean, I was really heavily into the deep soul and southern soul music, and it was actually Fitzy that said, oh right, sing me something Celtic over the phone, and I was like, really, you want to hear that?
Give him a sample.
I really wanted to impress him. No.
Give him a sample.
And I will not. No, I will not. No, don't you start.
Just
anyway.
a little.
No, I'm not.
One little note.
No.
So we're sitting by the river. We're sitting by the river. Like you do it.
Really? You want to hear something?
Well, why
no,
not?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's beautiful.
I don't know.
Sitting by the river, just sing that.
I mean, I'm going to get killed for this by Mary Black and Eleanor McElroy and the girls that really do this Irish music, And I was sitting by the river and taken down that road in those far old places where men offload.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Just beautiful stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to say.
Now, Wiley Waves was the last CD you had, produced by Jeff Lang. Absolutely fabulous again. What's next?
Okay, well, next is Do Tell, is the new album. We've just finished recording it with Jeff Lang again, because we had such a great experience for the last time, and he was keen on board. Well, okay, let's do this. In 3 days we have the album finished, but it's not going to be released until we're talking October this year. We're releasing it in Europe first, just the way things worked out, but we're really looking forward to coming to Melbourne and Sydney and giving a good crack at it.
Can't wait to see that, that's for sure. And what about the style? Have you remained with the same style, or is it changing? Is your sound evolving?
Oh, it's definitely evolved and changed. Yeah, it's still got that mongrel Aussie blues thing I've always done. It's still got that flavour in there, and it's also, like I said, it's what you hear is, you call it what you want, I can't put a thumbprint on it, what do you call it? It's just a mix of, old blues, soul, bit of Aussie mongrel, bit of Irish lass in there, The melting pot.
Yeah. And that's about it. Yeah. Just the two of you again, or have you got any changes?
there's a few things added on the album. We've got Jeff Lang on a few songs playing bass, and we have backing vocals by Alison Ferrier.
Is that Farrier like
Ferrier.
horse?
No, it's Ferrier. It's not Farrier. No,
Oh, sorry.
it's not Blacksmith, darling.
Said sorry.
I said we'd be famous. Alison Ferrier back vocals, and Justin Wins on fiddle as well.
One song.
On
Two
one
songs.
song, and we have Ian Collard on harmonica on 2 songs.
Yeah, fantastic.
So we've got a bit of a mix there, you know. It would be great to do a festival where some of these cats are, you know, milling around and we can call upon each other and do that live on stage, you know, as well.
And what is it with this festival? How many? 19 now? 18, 19? How many times?
I think the program's 22 this year, but who knows if I think everyone's lost count. But yeah, this is my Easter.
Peter must love you. Like you've started here and you just keep coming back. It's wonderful.
Oh, the festival just keeps growing bigger and better. You know, there's a lot of festivals because we play a lot of festivals around parts of the world and stuff, and they peak and they go backwards. And this is one festival that just keeps going bigger and better every year. And if there's any little nitty gritty things they learn from the year before and they fix it the next year, and it's just, you know, I can't say enough about the festival and the artists come here. Nowhere in Australia does this, mate.
Yeah, this is a real unique festival, definitely.
Absolutely. And so talking about going around the world and going to other places, how is the blues scene in other places? Like how do we compare what, like, crowd wise, and you know, what's the world blues scene like in Europe?
I don't think you can beat the crowd that's here. Because you go to any tent now, no matter who's on, there's a full house, and they're going off after every song, showing appreciation. So everyone's here for one thing, and that's to come together for music, you know. And overseas it's good too. Certain festivals, you know, they've got premier festivals.
Yeah, like Glastonbury, Cambridge Folk Festival. There's the ones at the Cognac Blues to Passion Festival in France. There's the Blue Balls Festival in is it Switzerland or Norway.
We're up there with them,
but
sure.
There's
Per population.
Population, yeah. It's this is one of the quality top drawer.
My favourite. It's my favourite in the whole world because everyone can understand me over here.
Well, yeah, definitely. Now, with Wiley Ways, I normally always, after an interview, go out with a couple of songs from the album. So, Wiley Ways, favourites. I'm going to go out with a favourite from each of you. What's your favourite of Wiley Ways? And we'll play both.
For me, it is Play Me Something New from Fitz. It's a song that just, it's a great piece of writing. The way it's played, it breathes. I love music that just breathes. I feel it's a real breather, and I've heard it over the last 5 years, and it's still one of my favourites.
Your HMV player, circa 1959. You play your old vinyl all the time. You wanna hear something new. Tired of hearing the same old pre-war blues. Mr. Sunhouse, all the blind Willies too. Mr. Bo Carter singing the old Wiener blues. I wanna hear Tracy Chapman.
All right, and Fitz?
Probably Eliza Blue. It's a song that Tara wrote about a convict ship. Frank McNamara come out here in the convict days, and Eliza Blue was named the convict ship. And yeah, it's just got a nice sleazy, slow, bluesy thing about it. And yeah, it's probably my favourite. When you hear the album so many times, when you mix them down, you don't listen to it again. But on stage, I enjoy playing.
Come and I'll tell you of times gone by, about our ancestry of old, where a young man took to paper and pen about the truth he would unfold. He didn't know from where he came that a criminal he was to blame for speaking the soul of his mind. They had him tied with shackles and bound. Eliza Blue, Eliza Blue. No judges or jury were tried, but close to being hung was he. Instead they marched them one by one as fugitives out to sea. Well, nobody knew where they were gone, for why, oh, for how long, without a wave goodbye to the kids and wives. All that left was the tale of their song. Eliza Blue, Eliza Blue, yeah. It was 1832, aboard a ship named Eliza Blue. 196 prisoners and 43 white boys too. We didn't know our history by setting foot in Sydney Cove, but was Frank and our ancestry right in times gone by, I'm told. Eliza Blue, oh, Eliza Blue.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to the new one. Thank you so much for being part of Blues on the Hill. It's been an
Pleasure,
absolute
Baz.
pleasure to meet you finally,
You too.
and can't wait to get you in Melbourne.
Cool. Yeah. I hope so. Let's hook up in Melbourne for sure.
Thanks very much.
Good on you, Bazza.